Everyone's ready? Want to do some tricks? Want some treats? Okay. Yeah, get started. If you're ready, that is. Yeah, ready? Come here, ready? Yeah. I think you're ready. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Okay. Yeah. Ready for tricks? Ready for treats? Ready for tasty? Hi everyone, I'm Galadis, and this little girl is Leia the Lion. She is ready for tricks, as usual. Okay, first of all, I'm going to have her face you guys. Yeah, that's a good girl. I didn't even need treats that time. Okay, so one interesting fact about Leia. I guess like most cats, she really loves food. I don't think she's met any cat treat or food that she didn't like. Okay, so... Oh yeah, and then I imagine that if she was a human, she'd probably have a career in the restaurant industry, or food industry, maybe at a bakery, being around all the delicious food. Yeah, so that's one thing Leia likes. Okay, so yeah, let's get to the tricks. Yeah, she's very eager for tricks. I think it's really the treats. Oh yeah. And then the secret to doing tricks, the temptations. I think these seem to be the best so far, but yeah, we're still trying other treats. Okay, wait, sit. Lay up. Yeah, good girl. Right turn. Yeah, that's a good girl. Yeah, right there. Alright, lay a left turn. Yeah, good girl. Okay, yeah, lay a sit. Lay a stay. I'm going to back up and hopefully I don't knock into anything as I back up. She stays in place, of course. Yeah, that's a good girl. Okay, we'll do that again. And once again, hopefully I don't knock into anything. Okay. Yeah, whenever Leia's ready. You ready, Leia? Alright, Leia sit. Leia stay. Once again, staying in place. Yeah, I'll see if that message is in a bit. Just a little longer. A little longer. Yeah, that's a good girl. Okay, and I'm going to do one more stay and then I'll go up to the chat. So, okay. Leia sit. Leia stay. I'm going to try something a little different in a bit. See if she does it. Yeah, keep staying, girl. You're doing great. Right, come here, Leia. Yeah, that's a good girl. Okay, yeah, you eat that. I'll see what's going on. Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I'm good to go, but yeah, thank you for the offer. Yeah, I think the best way to get followers is to go to other people's streams and get to know people better. That's the best way to get followers. Okay. Yeah, I'm working on it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, now I'm trying to see the chat. Yeah, still kind of new to OBS. Okay. How do I get out of this gun? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry about that. All right. Okay, so now that we know Leia's good at staying in place, I'm going to have her do something else that involves staying in place. Okay, Leia, sit. Leia, stay. Oh, did you wink at me? You are so sweet. I think you winked at me. Yeah, that's a good girl. Okay, Leia, sit. Leia, stay. I walk in a circle the other way. Yeah, good girl. Okay, so I got to do circles around Leia. Now it's Leia's turn to do circles around me. So here we go. Okay. Are you ready, Leia? Okay. Leia, right circle. Yeah, that's a good girl. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah, that's a good girl. And then, now that, because she went to the right, yeah, I gotta have her go the other direction. So, yeah, Leia, left circle. Leia, left circle. Yeah, that's a good girl. Yeah, good job, Leia. Okay, so that was kind of a long session, so I'm gonna go ahead and just go straight to the paw tricks. See how many I can get her to do before she walks away. Yeah, that's kind of a long session. And to that point where her attention span is waning. Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm actually going to have you come over. Yeah, right there, girl. Yeah. I want to make sure you are on the screen. Okay, Leia, sit. Leia, left high five. Yeah, good girl. Leia, left paw. Yeah, good girl. Leia, right paw. Yeah, good girl. Leia, right high five. Yeah, good girl. I was able to get her to do all the paws today. I am so glad. I think it's temptations. Yeah, I tried some other treats. She only did half of them and walked away. Yeah, you know it's true, Leia. Okay. Leia, leave it. Yeah, good girl. Leia, come get it. Yeah, good girl. Leia, come get it. Whenever you're ready. want to come get it? I think she's going for it. Yeah. Usually when she does a paw, that's she's indicating she's going for it sometimes. Okay. Yeah, I think her attention's starting to wane. Leia, leave it. Yeah, good girl. Okay, so yeah, I think this will conclude the cat trick portion of the show, and then I'll go to making that Band-Aid get well soon card. Hey Leia, you want some treats for being cute? Yeah, 2 treats for being cute. And now I'm gonna change it to the be right back screen. Oh, hi, Chum Slick. Welcome in. Yeah, Leia, I am very proud of you. You are very awesome. Okay, and then while I'm still working on setting things up for the next part of the show, I'd like to give a special shout out to Chum Slick and Johnny Bot 2000. Chum Slick's music, I heard, is going to be featured on Johnny Bot's channel later today. So I'll go ahead and give both of them a shout out, actually. Yes, everybody check out Chum Slick and follow him. And then in about a minute, I'll do Johnny Bot. Yeah, let me see if my shout-out command works too. Yes, and he was last streaming music, and oh yeah, and another reason why you should check out Chum Slick is he's 100% that fish. I think he might be the only one I've run into on Twitch who's 100% that fish. Okay, and then I'll shout out Johnny Bot. I think it's been about a minute. Okay, yeah, I still gotta wait that minute. Okay. Yeah, I guess streaming time seems to move much slower. You know how it is. I'll go ahead and give him that shout out and then shout out the other way. Yeah. Alright, so I'm still almost done. Okay, yeah, I think that might be fine. Okay, yeah, I think I'm ready to switch to the screen. Okay, I'll try it one more time, and yeah, if it doesn't go through, that other shout out will suffice. Oh, good. Yeah, and everybody follow Johnny Bot 2000 also. He's very good about featuring music by other streamers, especially in the Golden Shrimp Guild community, but really anywhere. All sorts of musicians and DJs. Okay, so I think I'm ready to switch to the next screen. And hopefully I select the right one. Okay, so yeah, this is what the Band-Aid Get Well Soon card looks like. And then this one's going to be a little different because it opens like from the top. So, okay, first I'm going to go through the list of supplies. So first of all, having some cardstock paper will help a lot. I think like 80 pound is fine. I think that's what it is. And then one Band-Aid, so you could trace all the Band-Aids. And of course, if you really were in a hurry, you could just get 10 Band-Aids, put them like that. Then you have your card. But yeah, I'm going to do the paper one, so this will take a little bit longer. Oh yeah, and then this stream, okay, when I was rehearsing this stream, it took me about 2 or 3 hours. So yeah, it might take about that long to make the card, although when I was rehearsing, I was also interrupted a lot as I had to get other things. Oh yeah, and then going back to the cardstock paper, it doesn't have to be solid color. You could do all sorts of designs also, such as like this one. This is a 6" by 6" or 15.2 centimeters if you use that system. Yeah, all sorts of papers. Yeah, and these also make great desktop pictures. Also, like you scan them in and got a desktop. And then if you wanted a bigger set, you'd get like something like this. I think this retails for like 20 bucks, although I bought a bunch at Michael's for like 75% off. So not sure if they still have the sales on it. They might. So, okay, yeah. So, and then glue or adhesive will help. So this is like the stick glue. This is what I'll be using for this stream. If you don't have that, you could use Skull glue. And then I do have some adhesive somewhere. Where do I have it? Yeah. Or adhesive if you don't feel like dealing with the mess of a glue. And then scissors. This will help a lot. And then I got pins here, but yeah, pencil will help too when you're. Oh, here it is. Yeah, pencil will help when tracing each of the Band-Aids. Okay, and then what's optional are okay. So for this crafting project, I'll be using the Sizzix die cutter for the embossing part. You don't have to have an embosser. You would just skip the part where you see all the circles or whatever texture you want to use. And then this is my embossing that I'll use with it. Okay, what else did I use? And then the paper guillotine. This will help more towards the end when you're cutting the side of the card. And then a ruler if you want to work with one. And then, of course, the heart hole puncher. And then if you don't want to use the heart hole puncher, you could use other ones. So Shamrock if it's like St. Patrick's Day. Tiara if you think your friend, the person you care about would like it. Or a pet paw if it's not the person you care about but their pet. But I would recommend a slightly different technique when you get to this part, because it's not going to be just one piece, it'll be 5 pieces, and that might be very challenging to put together. But yeah, it's really up to you. Okay, so now that I've gone over the supplies, okay, the first thing I'm going to do is sort out my color pairs. Okay, so when pairing the colors for this one, I tried to use like a lighter color and a darker color. If you just want to use like 2 colors, that's fine. Yeah, it's really up to you. But anyways, I like the more colorful ones actually. So yeah, I got all sorts of papers. This might take me a bit. Let me see how many that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good. I got 10 pairs. That's good. I'll go with this. Okay, and then the next part is tracing the Band-Aid templates. So for this, for most of them, I'll use the darker color as like this part, and then the lighter one will be this. But in some of them, I kind of mixed it up a bit. Move things around a little bit as I work on this. This one will be at the bottom of the screen. Okay, got my Band-Aid. I'm going to go ahead and cut it out. And then I'll do this 9 more times for the other colors. And then I'll set that aside. I'm not going to need that now. Yeah, that might not be the best. I'll go with it. Okay. Okay, so I've got this, and then I'm going to set that aside. Okay. The next set. And then for this one, I'll use red as the Band-Aid. It's going to be towards the bottom for this one. Trying to have it so y'all can see what I'm doing. Okay. So get my Band-Aid drawn out, and now I'm going to cut it. Set that aside. Okay, got my Band-Aid. Got my colors, and I'm gonna set that aside for now. Yeah, this might be a little tricky. Okay. Alright, now I'm gonna use the dark blue as the Band-Aid part. Yeah, move this off the screen. Got my Band-Aid drawn. Now I'm going to cut it out. And actually, I'm going to save this for later too. My Band-Aid. I'll set that aside. Okay, next one. I'm trying to see. Yeah, I think I will use this one as the Band-Aid part. Got my Band-Aid. Yeah, that might not be the best job either, but that's fine. Okay, got my Band-Aid. Got these two, and then okay, and this one I'm going to use the brown for the Band-Aid part. I'll set that aside. You got the Band-Aid. Now I'm going to cut it out. Got the Band-Aid. Move this off the screen. Okay, I'm just going to put that there. Okay, now that I'm starting to work my way over some more. Got these two. I'm going to use this one as the Band-Aid. Got Band-Aid. I'm going to cut it out. Set that aside. Got these two together. I'm going to set that there. I'm going to use the dark one as the Band-Aid part. Got my Band-Aid. I'm going to cut this one out. Do a little different since I'm working with. These two together, set that there. Okay, so for this pair, I'm going to use the gray as the Band-Aid. Band-Aid. Now I'm going to cut it out. Actually, I can put that up here now. Band-Aid. Set that aside. Okay, I'm going to put those two there. Oh, we're almost through this. Okay, so for this green one, I use the light one. So for this one, I'm going to use the dark one as the Band-Aid. And then once again, towards the bottom of the screen. Band-Aid and I'm going to cut it out. Okay, got sets of Band-Aids. Now I'm gonna, last one. Okay, so, yeah, I probably should have done no, that's fine though. Trying to think which one I feel like doing for which. Okay, yeah, I'll go with this one as the Band-Aid part. Yeah, towards the bottom. I got Band-Aid. No. Yeah, now I can set the Band-Aid part aside. I got them all traced out. Or actually, no, I'll bring it back for the next part. That's right. I almost forgot. Okay, so cut this one out. Okay, then I can set this aside. Okay, so now I got my 10 sets of Band-Aids. Okay, the next part is, okay, on the Band-Aid is going to be the bandage part. So now I'm going to cut out each of the squares. It's going to be about 1 inch by 1 inch, but I'm just going to eye it. I find it a little easier to just see it rather than trying to measure it. Okay, so this is where a ruler might be helpful if that's what you want. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to create my template. Oh yeah, raise this up some. Yeah, I'll use this pink one. Okay, so I got that there. Oh yeah, actually I think I will get that ruler. And this is a ruler that I have. Make sure it's straight. Okay. Yeah, see, that's about an inch. Okay. Okay, so now I got my template for each of the Band-Aids. I can set that aside now. I'm going to set this over here and then use it to trace the squares for the other 9. And then it'll get easier to fit things on the screen. Yeah, it doesn't matter. This will be the side that is glued down, so you won't see it. If you accidentally mark it, that's fine. Yeah, and in fact, you might even prefer to like scribble all over it, but I'm not going to do that. got my Band-Aid. Now we're going to set that aside. And these are next. Actually, I'm going to do this side. Yeah, that'd be better. Got my square. Now I'm going to cut it out. Set that aside. Got the Band-Aid. And the next one. Yeah, and then now that I moved this orange one, I could be a little bit better in the view. Got my square. Set that aside. Okay, got my Band-Aid. Set that aside. Got my square. Set that aside. I got my Band-Aid. Set that aside. Okay, got my square. Set that aside. Okay, got my Band-Aid. Set that there. Square. No, that's fine. Okay. Gotta set that aside. Got my Band-Aid. Now I'm gonna set that aside. Alright, 3 left. Here we go. square. Oh, here it is. Okay. Got my Band-Aid. I'll set that aside. Try to move it up some. Okay. Got my square. Set that aside. Got this Band-Aid. Okay, one left. Yeah, put that off. Got my square, and then now I can put this back with that one. Set that aside. Okay, so now I got my 10 Band-Aids there. And then if you joined any time within the past 30 minutes or so, this is the card that I am making tonight. This is what it will finally look like. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside, and then if you don't have it in a Sizzix die cutter or embossing machine, you can skip this next part. Otherwise, I'm going to do some embossing. Probably the funnest part of the stream. Oh yeah, and this die cutter will take a lot of room, so I'm going to move all of these Band-Aids off. Okay, so... Alright, this is the die cutter, and I bought mine about 5 years ago or so, maybe more than that. It was about 60 bucks when I bought it. Not too bad. Okay, so, and then when doing the embossing part, I flip, and then when you get a die cutter, you'll get this thing, and then I flip it up to this one, so it'll go through and emboss rather than... It won't really work with the embossing folders. Whereas if you were to cut it, I actually recommend a magnetic board for that one. Okay, so this is the embossing folder that I'll be using. So you can tell I've made quite a few of these cards. Okay, and then when I'm using it, I'm going to try to have it so the side that I want to show will have the dots indented. So that side that, with all the pencil markings, it'll have the opposite, the bumps on it. So, okay, here we go. Okay, and this side has the bumps on it, so I'm looking out for the pencil markings. I want the side that does not have them to be faced up. Yeah, like this. Okay, pencil markings are on this side, so I want it face up. Okay, so I'm going to fold it. You can tell I've used my die cutter quite a bit. Okay. Then we crank it. And then go back. You don't have to go back, but I prefer to do it. Okay, and then we'll see that the side with, can't really, yeah, you can kind of see it, but the side with the pencil markings has the dots on it. And then the side that we do want has the indentions. Okay, so yeah, got this. Okay, we got the bandit. Now I'm going to set this aside. Move on to the next one. Got the green one, got the pencil marked side up. Okay, gonna fold it down. So I don't get enough to move it. Work my way back. Okay, see the pencil markings there? Do I see it? Okay, yeah, got my band-aid there. Here's what it looks like. Okay, gonna set that aside. Next one. Okay, this side has the pencil markings up. Gonna fold it down. Oh, yeah, that's being blocked, isn't it? Okay, yeah, let's try that. Yeah. This makes it a little more challenging. Okay. Yeah, that side is the pencil marking. So this is the side we want. Okay, got my band-aid. I'm going to set this aside. Next one. Okay, got the pencil marking side up. Place it down. Move this along. Move back. Got the band-aid. Now I'm gonna put this square on it. Okay, that's what it looks like. Okay, next one. Okay, got the pencil marked side up. Fold it down. Okay, gonna run it through. Yeah, sometimes it gets a little sticky. Yeah, because it's, you know, being pushed through. Okay, so I've got this. Got the band-aid. Gonna set this aside. Next one. Okay. Got this with the pencil markings up. Got it like that. this, and then okay, got the Band-Aid. Next one. Okay, we got 4 left. Okay, pencil marking side up. Fold it in. Gonna run it through. Yeah, better be careful. Don't want to knock my computer down. Okay. Band-Aid. Okay, this is what it looks like. Okay, so next one. Okay, I got the pencil marked side up. Place it in and fold it down. Run it through. Run it back the other way. Okay, got the holes there. Okay, got Band-Aid. Next one. Got the side with the pencil markings up. Gotta fold it down. Gotta run it through. And this is what it looks like. This Band-Aid. Now I'm going to set this aside. Okay, last one. Okay, got the side with the pencil markings up. Fold it in. I'll run it through. Yeah, and sometimes it does go the other way too, depending on what side grabs it better. Okay, so got this. Okay, got the Band-Aid. Okay, so now that's all 10 Band-Aids, and we are done with the Sizzix die cutter part. So I'm gonna go ahead and clear it off the screen. I'm gonna put my folder back. Off the screen. Okay, the next part is gluing each one of those squares down. Okay, and once again, yeah, now that I have room on the screen, I'll go ahead and show what the final card will look like. I think I could probably keep it on the screen for the rest of the stream. Okay, so okay, and then when gluing them down, I'm just gonna glue the square part and then look out for the side that has the pencil markings, so that way when I place it on here, pencil markings won't show on the card. And I'm gonna try to line up these squares so it'll be as, they'll be as close to each other as possible. So it's like a kind of continuous, and that's what I'm going to go for, but may or may not end up being that way. That one might be a little more to one side. I'm going to try to move it a little bit. Okay, yeah, I think that's good. Got that side. Yeah, next one. Actually, I'm gonna put it up there. Yeah. Oh no, wait. Yeah, I need to see it. So, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Now I can put that one back. Sometimes, yeah, that one's a little long. I'm gonna trim that one. Yeah, sometimes it does end up a little long. So, okay, got that. Slide for now. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm getting some smudges on it. Oh, okay, yeah. That's actually not happened to me before. I've usually been pretty good about that, but that's fine. I'll just leave it for now. Yeah, careful about smudges. Yeah, it's probably because of all the pen. Yeah, I'll try rinsing it in a second. Might be a pencil markings. Does that help any? Okay, yeah. Not real. I might just cut out another square. I'll get to that in a bit. Yeah, I might have to cut out another square. Yeah, well, let me rip it off. Yeah. Actually, I'm not going to worry about it. I'll just leave it. Yeah. Yeah, some smudges happen. Okay. Yeah, that's quite on there. See if I can hide it with the heart a bit. Okay. Oh, yeah, I see it. Yeah, I'm like smudging everything. Okay. It's not good. Try erasing my fingers from it. Here, give me a second. Yeah, I'll try to erase that a little bit more too. Alright, I'll try to be very careful with this last one. Yeah, that's never happened to me before. Usually I've been able to avoid smudges, as you can see from that card. Okay, so now I got all 10 of my band-aids. The next part is putting the hearts on there. For some of them, I will be using the hole puncher, and some I already have them pre-cut. Yeah, if I'm like getting down to like a small piece of paper, sometimes I'll just like cut shapes out of it, save it for later. So this will depend on what I've got. Yeah, I got some collections of hearts that I'll be going through and picking out some hearts. And then for the ones I don't readily see, I'll use a hole puncher on those. Yeah, hearts will be everywhere. Okay, so I got that one. Yeah, I'll see if I can find a lighter one. Yeah, I'll put that one down. Okay, so for the last three, I'll go ahead and find some of the papers that I've set aside earlier and then use the hole puncher. Midnight blue. yeah, and usually when I try to use as much of the paper as I can. So I say, you know, I have more paper for later. And of course, I gotta be careful how I cut it, so I'm not like clipping any part of the heart. Okay, so I got that. Okay, so now I got the hearts cut out. Now I'm gonna glue them. Yeah, apparently I have to be careful how I glue them. Try not to smudge anything. Yeah, up until now I've been very good about not smudging anything. Okay. That. Yeah, and then of course I gotta be careful I have the heart upright. Okay. Yeah. Let's see one more time if I can get this smudge off. I might not be able to. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could just cut out another score and just glue it on top. I don't think I'll worry about that now. I can erase it a little bit more. Okay, yeah, it's a little bit better. I'll just go with it. Okay, so now I got my 10 band-aids all set. Now I just gotta glue them on the... Yeah, first of all, create the base part and then glue everybody on. Of course, I'm gonna have to walk away for a second to get the paper. Oh, but in the meantime, I could go ahead and rearrange how I would like to have them placed on the card. And I try to have it so like some of the reddish ones are on different sides, like the purple, you know, those is kind of tricky, is blue and purple. But yeah. And then like the brown and orange one are on different sides, and but then oh yeah. And this is a bit of a wild card. Yeah, when I was like making this one, I was pairing these two, and these two, but yeah, kind of made it a little tricky there. Okay, so yeah, I think I'll have it like that. I think that's how I'm going to arrange the colors. Okay, so I'm going to step away for a second and get another one of these pieces of paper. I thought I had one nearby, but I don't. Okay. Oh, hey, Classic Field Type. Thanks for joining. Yeah, welcome in. Okay, so I'm gonna just use this pink one instead. I think it'll be fine. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and, actually, now that I have an idea of how it's gonna go, I'm gonna move these up so I get some space to work on them with. I don't know. I'll fold it in half, so it's gonna be partially off the screen. Crease it down, and then I'm also gonna run the side through with the scissors as well. Okay, so my card's gonna look like this, and so I'm gonna bring this card back. Gonna measure it real quick. Okay, so this card's about a little bit more than 6 inches this way, so I'm gonna measure this. I'm just gonna go ahead and measure this by 6 inches and then just cut it all the way down with the paper guillotine. Go ahead and of course I gotta be careful so it's not showing when after I cut it, or if it is, I can just erase it. Okay. Paper guillotine. Yeah, let's put it over. That's fine. And then when using this, when I'm trying to make sure that my pen marks are right over where the blade is going to go. There we go. Okay, I'm going to set that aside. I got my template. Now I'm going to reposition everybody back on. So that's a look like. Now I'm going to go ahead and glue it. And you're almost done. It's the last part. And I think it'll be easier if I just glue the band-aid part as opposed to just, just spreading the glue all over the base part. And I'll do this for each of the 10 band-aids. Oh, and thanks very much for the compliment. And then when gluing them down, I'm trying to line it up so it'll be a straight line between the two band-aids that are joining. Might not always work out, but that's what I'm gonna try to do. And then be careful not to smudge anything either. Oh, and thanks very much. Yeah, glad you could catch my stream too. I don't currently. I just make them for family and friends mostly. Yeah, the few times I've tried selling my crafts, no one was interested in buying them. Of course, that'd be like some of the ones that were easier to make, of course, and then the more expensive ones, it's just too much time, so it's just haven't had the opportunity to really try selling any of them. Yeah, I definitely understand. I'm very good at doing that too. Seeing like sewing books and the paper crafts books. Yeah, especially when they have the so they come with like these folders or die cuts. Yeah, that could get very addictive. So yeah, whenever I see something like that, it's like try to have a purpose in mind. Yep, yeah, less stressful. Just not have to worry about making a living off of it. Got my smudged out a little bit too. I have not run into problems. I just seem to be running into it because I'm streaming. Okay. Yeah, almost done. Got 2 left. Okay, so now I got my Band-Aid card all set. I'm going to trim the bottom. I can go ahead and close this. And it might not be a bad idea for me later to try gluing them a little bit harder. Making sure none of them fly off at any point. So, yeah, with this part, I'm just going to go ahead and run it through with the scissors. Yeah, when I tried doing it with the paper guillotine that I have, it was not fitting in all the way. Okay, so, got my Get Well card, and then I'm going to write a message to the person who needs the card. Okay, and then with that, I think that's going to end my stream. Yeah, thanks everyone for watching and tuning in, whether you're active in chat or lurking or even watching this in the video later. Yeah, maybe you weren't able to catch it at the time I was streaming. So yeah, thanks very much everyone, and I will look for someone to raid. Let me see who is on. And hopefully I won't have any noise when I do this. I'll try to mute it. Oh yeah, and I know about that, and yeah, I gave him a shout out earlier this morning. I'm very excited to see Chumpslick's music being featured on Johnny Bot's channel tonight. Yeah, I'm very excited. Yeah, wasn't sure how long the stream would take, and I definitely didn't want to miss his music being featured. So I went a little bit earlier. Yeah, if I was too much, I wasn't going to stream. But yeah, it worked out tonight. Yeah, definitely all sorts of streamers on. Yeah. A lot to pick from. And yeah, the one I'm not seeing the one streamer I was thinking about. Or yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. There was one streamer I had in mind, but she's not crafting tonight. She's doing something different. So okay, I know who I'm gonna pick. Okay, I'll go ahead and give a shout out. Or actually, no, I won't. I'll do the other type of shout out, so you all can see what he's like. I'll try to surprise him at least a little bit. Okay. Yeah, it looks like that command. Well, yeah, that's who I was trying to shout out. Okay. All right, here we go. Gonna check out Wivir. Yeah, he's a newer streamer, but he's really good. He does like electronic music.